Hello everyone, this is Moses from Wilona's Cave, and this is podcast number 10 of my channel. I'm going to get right to it. There will be timestamps in the video below, so you could fast forward wherever you like to listen to. So, the first thing I want to get to is I want to thank everybody. I woke up this morning, and I see that my new product, it's a trifold, a brochure type, World Building Made Simple. I'll leave the links in the description or comment section below. It is ranked 24 in the top products under $5, and thank you everyone. It's currently on sale, a very affordable price. I've worked on this really hard. I looked at all my notes that I use when I play solo, and if you like the worlds I build when I'm playing, you know, Hackleswell's Journey, even when I'm playing Warhammer. Yes, I'm playing in the world of Warhammer, but I'm still building the world while I'm playing. All the worlds that I'm playing on my Solo RPG series, these are the tools I've used and the steps I've used to create those things. I've condensed it down. All these notes, I've condensed it down to a brochure. And I kept the best things that I've used over the years playing solo role-playing. So that's available for everyone. The paid Patreon members get a free copy sent to them. I apologize on this one. I forgot to put anything in the body of the email. So if you get a drive-through link, it says free complimentary product. It's from me. I also sent you all the paid members, all email through Patreon as well, or a post through the Patreon members. So sorry. But two of you already downloaded, so obviously it worked. But yes, thank you. World Building Made Simple. This is basically in a trifold, myself sitting right next to you while you're playing solo role playing. If you need advice, open this brochure up and it's like me giving you advice on how I build a world. Okay, next thing on the list. The free sample of the Dragonbane solo adventure is available. I've gotten a lot of good responses. It's through Patreon. You don't have to be a member, I don't believe, at all, free or paid. I'll leave a link for that as well in the description below or comment section. That is my own type of Waypoint system. The Waypoint system that's in the Alone in Deepfall Breach. Is that what it is? I believe so. In Dragonbane box set, I modified that Waypoint system the way I like to play, and I put it there as a sample so to see if I could get responses or anything like that. I've gotten a couple. They were just basically, this is cool, it's awesome. That's great. I mean, why wouldn't I like that? But if there's anything else you guys want to see change, let me know. Okay, next thing on the list. Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay and Mystic Warriors is nearly complete. I put a note in the video of that Season 2, Episode 2. When I'm doing screen recording of my dice rolls, a lot of them only recorded at the end. They didn't record me rolling. So basically, it didn't even matter if I showed a video of it. It only showed the ending of the roll. So luckily I caught that early and I started just doing screenshots because I can't afford it not recording. Can you imagine I have to go all the way back and dice roll and hopefully get the same rolls I just did? I've been playing for an hour or 2 hours. So yeah, so it's going to be a lot of screenshots of the dice rolls. It's not a bad thing, it's just a little bit different. But I actually like it because I did that with Dragonbane where I sped it up. Where I just showed my dice rolls instead of talking about the dice roll and rolling it and waiting for it to be rolled. It's a lot quicker. And I've gotten a lot of positive responses for that, being a quicker narrative. Okay, and also it's a condensed format. This episode is condensed because Season 2, Episode 1, if I remember correctly, it's almost an hour long. And it took 105 hours to make. This episode is, I think, 17 minutes long. And I packed in a whole bunch of stuff and still made it fun or adventurous, etc. And it's a lot easier on me. I didn't time how long I've been working on it though. Usually I do that, I forgot. But it's not 105 hours. So that's good for me because this stuff takes a lot of time. So it uses Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay for Hayden and Verena, Mystic Warriors for Helmut and Anselm, and hopefully more characters in that series. And all my solo RPG supplements. So next thing on the list, the Dragonbane Waypoint system, I did a poll, the Waypoint system that's in the box set, not the one that I kind of modified with my sample product. I asked, do people like the way it's set like that. Like, it's just simple. It's like, here's let's say you go into a manor, okay? It could be a name of a manor, Joe's Manor. And then it's like 6 or 7 steps within that manor. 1 or 2 are unknown. You roll randomly. And then you go to another place. Overwhelmingly, a lot of people like that. And that's, in all honesty, I don't mind that, because that is simple. That is so simple to do, to make, instead of the way I made the free sample, which is a lot more work. Because I'm trying to make more products for Dragonbane. I've been getting a lot of requests for Dragonbane products after my first one that I made, which I'll show that in the video right now, and I'll most likely link it in the comment section below, the link to purchase that. But yeah, so that if that's easier for everyone to play, I'll do it that way. Okay, next thing on the list, the solo community campaign went very well. I got a lot of feedback. I got a lot of comments, and through direct messaging, some things through Patreon, etc. I think a lot of people miss Gorm and Damar. I think they missed the original crew that I started with, and I do as well. It was so much fun writing that script for that team. I'll leave a info card on the screen right now on the top right. You could just click on that video to watch the first episode of the solo community campaign. I got in a few feedback of what we should do next, and any feedback I haven't used yet or ideas, it's in my journal for a future thing, like the kayak racing in Diamond Lake and all that kind of stuff. That's in my journal. It may come up. It probably will come up. These episodes are very easy to make. That's the whole point of them as well. Okay, next thing on the list. I'm working on how to write a solo adventure, like a huge branching out solo adventure, and I chose Dragonbane as the system because a lot of people know the system, have played the system, purchased the system, etc. Sort of like the Alone Against the Frost and Alone Against the, Static and all them. That, but for Dragonbane. That is a big project. That's basically a book. I started doing a skeletal structure of how I'm going to make it, but it's most likely going to change because there's going to be arrows going everywhere. I'll show some stuff on the screen too. But yeah, that's going to take a lot more work. But I'm excited because that's going to be pretty fun. Okay, the last thing on the list is a solo RPG tip. It's a quick and simple one. I don't think I mentioned it before on this podcast. I've mentioned it before in my series. It's simple. When you go into a new location, what I do is I roll a d20, and it's a weather roll. Weather is a huge determining factor of how I play out my solo role-playing campaign, and could be in a group as well. If it's lightning and thunderstorm, you're going to play a lot different than if it's a beautiful sunshiny day. Before you start your session, roll a weather roll. And if you're inside, I didn't think about this yet, if you're inside, you could make it to where the 1d20 could be a conflict or something happens. 20 is bad, really bad weather. A 1 is very good weather. That's all I do. So if I roll a 10, it's drizzling. If I roll a 15, it's a thunderstorm. If I roll a 20, it's a hurricane. I don't know. If it's a 5, it's sunny but partly cloudy, kind of cold, etc. All right, everybody. So I hope you enjoyed this podcast. Thank you, everyone, for supporting me. Thank you all, channel members and Patreon members, all of you, subscribers. But yeah, thank you. Happy gaming. Bye.